We're back 7:39 this morning on In Depth Today. A closer look at the race to create an approved weight loss pill.
Yeah, Ozempic and Wegovy, both wildly popular for helping people shed pounds quickly. They require an injection, though. However, there could be an option soon for those same drugs and others without any shots.
And it'll likely mean lower costs, too. So here with what you need to know is Dr. Roshini Raj, an associate professor of medicine at NYU Langone Health. Dr. Raj, good morning.
Good morning.
This is kind of a big deal. A lot of people would shy away from an injectable, but maybe a pill they'd say yes to. What do you think we're going to see here?
100%. I mean, it's a game changer when you think about the fact that the majority of Americans are overweight or obese. We're talking about a huge market here. And as you said, the injections themselves have been wildly popular, but there are many people who are either needle phobic, so they really can't stand needles, or they just would much prefer a pill. So now we're going to be opening up access to many more people.
Would that pill be like an everyday kind of pill that you take?
Yes. So different drug companies are working on pill forms. Most of them are once a day. One of them is twice a day. So it is something you would be taking every day for sure.
Mm-hmm. Cheaper than the injection?
Yes, it is actually. It's generally speaking, for medications, much cheaper to do an oral medication as opposed to an injection. Many injections have to be stored at cold temperatures. Just putting it in the pen itself, all of that is an expense, where with the pill, it should be significantly cheaper.
And a lot of folks just don't like needles either.
Yeah. Whenever there's like a magic pill, it sounds amazing, and you've been struggling to lose weight, but always on the other side of that coin, there's stuff that can go wrong. So what's the downside to this?
Yeah, well, when we talk about, first of all, side effects of the pill versus the injection, it looks like they're the same. So nausea, vomiting, constipation, diarrhea, probably the same percentage, and it's significant. You know, between 10 and 20% of people will have significant side effects to the point where they need to stop. But then in terms of the long-term consequences, you know, we really don't know. When it's for diabetes, it has been studied, but for weight loss, you know, this whole idea of slowing down the emptying of the stomach to make you feel full longer, that's part of how these drugs work. What are the long-term implications of that? And I just want to point out, the studies really have looked at people who are obese or significantly overweight with a weight-related condition. This has not been studied on people who want to lose 10 pounds before their wedding in a month. You know, so the fact that the pills especially are going to open it up to so many more people. We're also going to see a lot of people using it for not necessarily the correct indication.
Well, are there any plans to study that, since it's clearly how people are using the drug?
Absolutely, yes, because people are using it off-label. Doctors are prescribing it, not necessarily for those stricter conditions. We are going to see more research on that as well.
What about a timeline on these pills? Any idea how soon we could see these come to market?
Yeah, well, Novo Nordisk, I can never say that word. They are actually looking for approval later this year, so that's pretty close. Some of the other ones are still doing larger trials, so we won't see it until next year at the earliest.
All right, Dr. Raj, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.